Hello, friends. You're listening to Copy and, the marketing podcast where online service providers learn how to write copy that sounds like them, but converts better. I'm Sam Burmeister. I'm the owner and operator of Nomad Copy Agency, and I'm your guide on this copy adventure. As a conversion copywriter and sales expert, I learned the right way to sell in my decades-long sales career. And now, after spending the last 6 years writing copy for hundreds of successful launches, and helping dozens of entrepreneurs write better copy every single week, I know what sells and what's working in online business right now. And what's working in online business right now is copy and messaging, copy and design, strategy, navigating AI, and more. Together, we will put the pieces of the marketing puzzle together, and you will write copy that serves and sells, copy that sounds like you, but converts better. Let's jump in. This is the first episode of my podcast, so I am obligated to tell you about myself and how I got here, as well as give you a preface of some of the super exciting things that you're going to learn along the journey. Again, I'm a copywriter with 6 years of experience just writing and another 10 in selling. I went through sales, leadership, all kinds of things. So I'm going to walk you through that journey and tell you why I am the person that you should be learning about copy from. But also what I want you to understand is that copy is so much more than words on a page. And to be an excellent copywriter means that I have to have a deep understanding of strategy and what's working. You don't just hire someone like me and say, Sam, put these words on a page. That's what you use the AI bots for. You use me to reflect things back to you and give you ideas based on what I've seen working in the industry. So let's talk a little bit about how I got here. I'm an Iowa kid, born and bred. I'm a third-generation Iowa Stater. And during college, I had two big things happen to me. And these big things never feel as big in the moment as they end up being when you look back on them. But the first thing is that I took a sales internship. My financial advisor from growing up was so impressed by me reaching out to him, me taking initiative, and me trying to understand my financial situation that he said, you not only get it, you're really good at selling this because you sold me on taking you on as a client when you were 16. So I took a sales internship in the financial services industry. And through that internship, I learned a lot about selling direct to consumer. I learned a lot about the financial sales industry and financial industries. I also learned that I did not want to be in an office for the rest of my life. This probably needs a whole episode in and of itself. But then while I was in school, I got degrees in marketing and international business. I went and studied abroad. And that's the other big thing here is that I studied abroad and read the book, The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss at the same. If you haven't read the book, it's basically how to streamline everything that you would do in a 40-hour workweek into 4. I was also on a multi-country study abroad program while reading this. So I was thinking, absolutely, yes, how do I condense all of my responsibilities into as little time as possible so that I can travel and see the world? So that was my goal as I continued college, was to figure out to travel and work abroad and also get paid like I was an American. So those are the two things that happened. This internship that taught me I didn't want to be in an office, and then this book that taught me I didn't want to be in an office, but also taking that to the next level, that I wanted to travel and that this lifestyle was entirely possible for me. I came back from study abroad, graduated college, ended up taking a job in the industry. I was selling IT hardware, moved into IT software, and then took another job in IT research sales specifically. Throughout that, I did some leadership training. I actually had a leadership position for about 8 months. So I not only was selling really well, I was teaching other people how to sell really well, and those people on my team. I also worked with some of the world's top analysts in the data analytics, security, and AI spaces, which is not sexy and cool until now. It seems like AI is all anybody wants to talk about, and I have a really well-rounded experience within that. And also that company had its own sales methodology. So if you've ever read books like The Challenger Sale, I worked alongside the analysts who wrote those books, and they were teaching us and experimenting on us by changing how we sold so that they could study it, write about it, and refine it, which was really, really cool. So all of that to say, I have this experience with communicating with people from all around the world, doing college from all around the world, doing my job from all around the world, and also being taught by some of the thought leaders in the sales industry, specifically in IT sales industry. Back in 2018, I started communicating to my bosses that I didn't want to stick around. I had paid off my student loans. I didn't really feel the need to be in the country, and I wanted to go fully remote. thinking that I'd be able to travel throughout similar time zones to the US, and they kept saying no. So I said, that's fine. I'll be seeing myself out probably by the end of 2019. Some things happened in 2019 where I didn't love my boss and like the structure that I was under. So I ended up quitting my job from a beach in Vietnam in July of 2019. That's a wild story that we can tell another time. But what's important here is 2019 led to 2020. And as I started writing for people and helping people sell via emails and their websites, 2020 hit and everybody went online. So I got a lot of work from other professional service providers because I spoke finance and I spoke IT and I spoke consulting because of my previous experience. In 2021, 2022, I had my first 7-figure launches for my clients. I have never even had a 6-figure launch for myself, nor would I want to at this stage in business. But I realized I was helping people make millions of dollars plus working with dozens of other clients each year. In 2023 is when I started Copy on Demand, where I started to take this done-for-you high-ticket offer to individuals who just wanted to learn how to write their own copy better. And since then, I have done hundreds, we're probably in the thousands now, of copy reviews where I teach people how to write their own copy better so that they sell more and feel more confident every time they write something. So I have now sold, I have helped other people sell, and I have helped other people learn how to write copy so that they sell better. My whole goal in all of this is to help folks like you achieve your goal. And I believe that really great copy helps us condense our sales cycles, connect with more people, and sell more, and that it can feel really good while doing. So in this podcast, it's called Copy And. We're always going to come back to copy because every piece of your marketing uses words. There's the messaging and the strategy that comes before you ever put a pen to paper or fingers to a keyboard. We're going to also talk about how copy centers itself in advertising, how copy is a part of AI and how to edit your AI copy. We have topics like sales pages. We are going to break down every piece of sales page. We're going to talk about the difference between a pretty sales page and an effective one. We're going to talk about how copy and data, analytics, AI have become a mainstream conversation, even on the consumer level. We're going to talk about copy and design that makes it readable. We're going to talk about copy and everything under the sun. And when I don't have the authority to tell you something, I'm going to bring on guest experts who can 100% bring it home in a way that makes you say, oh my gosh, I can write this. I can write copy that sounds like me, but converts better. Thanks for being on this journey with me. I am so excited. Go ahead and smash the button to go listen to episode 2, where we're going to talk about some basic differences between content and copy so that you can change subtly how you write so that you can convert more. I'll see you on episode 2.